Individually, you wouldn't want to mess with one of these guys. Collectively, they are a force to be reckoned with, especially when it comes to their kids. They're the watchdogs, or dads of great students of Grapeland Elementary in Rancho Cucamonga. But most of the time, their bark is worse than their bite.
Can I get a smile, please? Ooh-hoo-hoo.
With Jeff Sipos, principal of Grapeland Elementary, as the leader of the pack, nothing gets past these guys. Having started the program only back in March 2012, the response from school fathers has been overwhelming, and Jeff says there isn't a day that goes by when there aren't at least 2 watchdogs on duty.
We currently have about 50 watchdogs right now, and these dads have signed up. They self-select days throughout the year. We're signed up all the way through January. And the watchdogs, they either indicate that they're going to come in the morning, so they're going to start their watchdog duty at about 7:30, and they're going to end somewhere shortly after the school starts at 8:15. They're going to do a quick sweep of the campus, just make sure there's no stragglers, any students out in front, and then they can also sign up for after school time, so they arrive approximately 2:15, and they're here till about 3 o'clock when all of the students have left for the day.
These watchdogs may seem like big lapdogs, but when the going gets rough, no pun intended, they are here as a united front to do what watchdogs do best, protect their young.
You know, it's awesome. You know, I've always said, you know, we need a program for fathers. You know, I used to volunteer all the time. There's only 1 or 2 of us. So this is awesome. It's, you know, better late than never.
Why shouldn't we come together as a group and help families and just support everybody? I mean, there used to be a saying back in the day where it took a village to raise our children. We need to go back to that. So, and I agree.
The Watchdogs of Grapeland are part of a nationwide program that began in a single school in Arkansas in 1998 and has since spread across the country in more than 46 states and over 2,800 schools, bringing together thousands of father and father figures into classrooms and hallways.
In fact, this watchdog program came directly from the involvement in Safe Routes to School. With the Safe Routes to School program, we were able to get the sidewalks put in, some different increased signage for our drivers, the trees trimmed right here so that it creates better visibility. And part of that was then having some people out here to assist. And that's where the watchdog program came in.
In light of the recent tragic events that has plagued the country, the watchdogs are also there to keep an extra watchful eye on any suspicious behavior.
Incidents last year that, you know, the shootings in the school, that was a motivator. And we try to deter it at all costs because they're all our kids.
It's all for the kids. Just making sure the kids are safe and, you know, feel a presence that, you know, hey, there's somebody else here to help you out whenever you need it, whether it's, you know, making sure the grounds are safe or just somebody to come to if you have a question or need anything.
Not only do the watchdogs encourage a safe school environment, but they also support healthy living.
Well, we all know that walking is a great way to stay in shape, and if we want students to walk to school, we know one thing: parents have to feel that the route that their kids are taking to school is safe. And if we can encourage the use of this trail with our school being adjacent to it, then that's definitely one of the things that we need to get the message out to parents that this is a safe way to get your kid to school, and having a watchdog or 2 or 3 stationed out here every day is clearly a way to do that.
And Jeff isn't done yet. He hopes to continue to expand the watchful eye of the watchdogs beyond the school grounds.
And with the Safe Routes to School task force, we are able to get some bicycles donated to the school so that, just imagine this, in the morning before students start walking into school on the P&E trail here, a watchdog would have ridden up and down the trail, making sure that the trail's safe for our students coming in. Also, they'll do the same down at the south end of the school, down by Etowanda and Baseline, just making sure simple things are in place. They would inform me if a crossing guard is not on duty that day. Things that I normally wouldn't necessarily be made aware of, they would inform me.
Bringing you the best of Rancho Cucamonga, I'm Conchetta DeLuca with Healthy RC Living.